What is going on, H2O Army? Justin from H2O Plants here, and today we are back on another water change Wednesday. And today, unfortunately, well, last night actually, we discovered a leak that was happening with this tank setup. So as many of you know, we've been setting this whole rack up for quite some time. It's 15 foot long. It's going to hold 8 40-gallon breeders, and this is the first setup that I'm doing of the overall tank. Just to try and test out some things. So, what is leaking? A couple things are leaking. One, the bulkheads where they attach or where they screw in, small leak. I think that's fixable. I think that might have just been because we were trying to get things done too quickly yesterday and setting this up. So that is in fact leaking, which after tonight, I think I could fix it, and we'll figure that out after I fix the next part. So what else is leaking? Well, this. And the reason why this is leaking is because I did a poor job at connecting the PVC. So basically what happened is at this union right here, right? I glued the union together with the other piece. Well, this piece right here, this piece that spins, was attached to it pretty much, or like really up close to it. So what wound up happening is the PVC primer that you use to glue the PVC together actually wound up fusing this to the part where it has to push down on. And what happened is, in order to rig it free, I had to actually hit it with like a hammer to get it to come free, and it actually chipped a piece of the PVC off of the ring here and the top part that fastens it down. So what I have to do is I actually have to cut this whole piece back off and put on a new union, and hopefully all my measurements will still line up. I think so, because I have a little leeway with it, and I think I'll be alright. So I'm going to actually trim this part off right here as close as I can right now to the existing union on here, and then I'm going to attach a new union that I have. And unfortunately it looks like I can't get super close to the union, so I'm gonna have to cut it a bit shorter than what I actually wanted to do, but this is my only choice, unfortunately. The YouTube stream or Facebook stream isn't working. People are joining now. So now that that portion is off of here, that union piece, looks like it's working. What's going on, guys? Brendan got all his stuff today. Nice. Tank giveaway. I can't wait to order from you soon. Yeah, Life, I still need to respond to your email. I'm sorry. Sorry. The Pink Flamingo is doing great. So the tank giveaway, I want to let you guys know. I'm just waiting for a couple other people to pile in here, and then we'll go over the tank giveaway. And hopefully this is dry, maybe. I can't tell yet. I literally just painted these to match, so I'm going to give them a couple more minutes before I start applying some pressure to it. Everybody looks like it's doing good. So, I think we need to set up a GoFundMe page for you and get a ratcheting pair of PVC cutters. Nice. So the giveaway that is going on for it's a 9-gallon Fluval Flex that you can win, plus a $50 gift certificate to h2oplants.com. If you go on Instagram, it's Instagram only, unfortunately, because that is where we hit the first milestone, I guess. We hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. So if you head over there, share the photo, comment on it, tag 3 fish profiles and or friends, and you're entered in a chance to win. We're at over 200 entries so far, and I'm actually going to throw out a 2nd place and possibly a 3rd place winner as well. And Nisi's throwing out the links to the Teespring store. I appreciate that, Nisi. Unfortunately, there's no campaigns going on right now, but if you do want a shirt of the Got Plants or the Beta Fish shirt, go over to Teespring, put in your email, and and it'll notify me when I have enough people that are waiting for stuff. So, dang, don't have Instagram? Well, you guys should get Instagram. I do daily giveaways on that, so you can win store credit. So you should probably set up an Instagram. Alright, so while those two pieces are going to finish drying here, I'm going to try and correct the bulkhead issue that I'm having over here. And I'm hoping that this works, because it was leaking yesterday. So now what I actually want to do is I actually want to fill this up with water and see what happens. No, I don't want to use this. Where's my other thing? Damn it, I don't know what. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Should have called Joey to do them tanks. What's up, Jenny? Oh, the giveaway for, I guess it lagged. The giveaway is on Instagram. Go to my second most recent post, and it's there. It has 10K in the on the picture itself. What's up, Jenny? How's it going? And give me 1 second. Let me rinse this out. So, let's see if this still leaks. I tightened both of the bulkheads here. And I know what's going to happen though, because I'm going to have to put my hand over this. So right now I'm just trying to fill it to see if the bulkheads are going to leak like they did last night, which I don't see any drips. No! I lost my thing. Can I maybe? Nope. I'm literally holding the one bulkhead with my hand so it doesn't leak, because I haven't attached the rest of it to it here yet. Alright, well I don't see anything leaking now out of the bulkhead, so that's good. Unfortunately, I just made a mess on the floor, but whatever. Good thing we're in the basement. Okay. So, that's good there now. Use a syringe to fill the leak with PVC glue. Be a surgeon. It's not even that. The leak on the pipe was actually from PVC becoming chipped and not being able to form a solid bond. So now what I'm gonna do, this should be good now. I'm just going to, yeah, this is not going to fit over this without some pressure here. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is actually go get some sandpaper real quick. I'm going to sand down this paint. So I have 120 grit here. I'm just going to sand down the paint just enough to get the the piece over it. Oh, Jenny dropping the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Jenny, for hitting 10K on Instagram. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you very much, Jenny. I appreciate it. You just got your plants. Nice. Thank you, guys. Can't wait to see the whole rock when it's complete. Me either. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I already added the substrate into the top tank. I'm gonna try to do, well, I'm gonna actually try and modify it a bit, because keep in mind there's no really filter media in the setup that we have here other than the substrate. So I have lava rubble that I'm gonna try and put in the underneath the substrate to help add extra surface area for beneficial bacteria to grow in. We'll see if that actually helps. I'm actually going to put it on the bottom tank too, because for right now the bottom tank isn't going to have any substrate really, at least not until Friday. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm just milling away right now at the paint real quick. Once I get the paint stripped off of here, then I can test fit that, make sure everything's going to line up properly, and then we'll be good to go. What was that? And if all goes well, I'm going to run the whole system tonight, and we'll see it all up and running, and that'll pretty much be it. I won't have to bring it back down. The lights will be here tomorrow. So I'm just trying not to take off too much paint so I don't have to repaint this later. Oh, still needs more sanding. Should go get some 80 grit and then probably take it off faster. Do you have any water lettuce? In about a week I'll have water lettuce. I'm letting it really grow out in the 55 right now, so I have a whole bunch of it. Like right now technically I do have some, but want to give it another week so I have a lot, because right now I really only have maybe a portion or two. Not nearly enough for everybody that wants one. I think there's about 40 people waiting for it, so the moment that gets updated on the site, 40 people are gonna flock to it. So yeah, believe it or not, a thin coat of paint messes with the fitting of the PVC. So you really have to take it off here. I wonder if I use the primer, if that would take it off. It might. It's alcohol solvent. You know what? Let me give that a try. Not really. Didn't really do much to it. Plant species for a 100-liter tank. I joined and it looked like you're doing something naughty, Justin. Just polishing my pipe. Why does it have to be naughty? I missed first part of the live stream. Oh, well, Jenny, you could always go back and rewatch. There really wasn't much other than this piece that I'm sanding down right now is what was leaking outside of the bulkheads, but the bulkheads seem to be good now. It's just I need to get this sanded down, get a new union attached here, and we'll be good to go. I'm just trying to get rid of the paint because the paint is not allowing me to fully connect the fitting to it because it's such a PVC has very little wiggle room. So let's see now. It's not that far in. Oh, now it's gonna kind of be stuck. That wasn't a good idea. Ah. Still need to sand a bit more here, unfortunately. Love how clean everything looks. Well, thank you. Oh yeah, and Jenny also has a $50 gift card going on her channel. Jenny Lee, if you want to go check out her channel. I donated a $50 gift card to her giveaway. Make some cool fish content. So I'm gonna just try and jam this thing on there now. I think it'll be alright. Shit. There goes all that. I knew that was gonna happen. That was a disaster waiting. Good thing Margaret's not home, that's all I'm gonna say. Alright. Woo! Smells down here now. Is the big tank, wait, as big as what? As big is the leak? The leak was coming from here. Now this should be fixed. I'm gonna let this PVC glue dry without this being attached to it there. And then we should be able to set it all up here. I'm gonna give that a couple minutes, so I'll take some Q&A now. I got all that done. Whew. Just a second, actually. Let me wipe that out. Alright. So I guess what we can start doing is filling up the bottom tank. Was it just the, well, it was the bulkheads too, but the bulkheads probably just needed to be tightened, which I did. And now it is This thing's just dripping all over the place. So it's just the bulkheads and this pipe, which should now hopefully be fixed. We're gonna start flooding the bottom one. So we'll see how all this goes now. I also added a sponge to the inside of the pump to hopefully catch any detritus as well. Is that your basement? Yeah. That is my basement. Hey, check out my channel if you like fish. Mark's Fish Room. How many tanks do I have? Currently I have 6-ish. This is going to be 7 and 8, and then there's going to be 6 more on this rack. All 40-gallon breeders. What's up, Maritza? Hey, Eric. Did I get a splinter? Something is like poking me in my finger. So I'm just gonna let that cure for a few more minutes and then we'll do it. Does it build up a good fan base? Wait, does it take a lot of time and effort to build up a good fan base on YouTube or Instagram? Yep. Nothing ever came easy, and it all takes work. So do you buy like seeds and grow the plants and sell them? No, so I buy a lot of plants from my nursery, plants that are more difficult to propagate individually. And then ones that I can grow and grow out myself, I do that with lots of stem plants for the aquarium and all that. That's what I do. So bottom tank is currently filling. I will soon attach this. Just so you guys know, this is how I attach the... Oh. So this is a 200 micron sock here that I attached with the stainless steel hose clamp onto the PVC. So as the water pours down from the overflow, it's going to trap all detritus, any sort of debris, dying plant matter, anything like that. Duckweed, rickia, any sort of nuisance plant also will get sucked into that and stay there until I clean it out. So that's something that I'm using. Can't wait for the giveaway to end, crossing my fingers. I just got a 55-gallon tank. Nice. Yeah, so the giveaway's going on. I'm gonna actually announce a second place prize as well here very shortly. Just want to make sure there's no glue here. And that's going to mess up what I'm doing with this. Seems dry enough. Why not use a zip tie? The reason why I didn't use a zip tie is because the zip tie I'd have to cut and put a new one every single time to get it to slip off. With this, it's literally I just uncrank just a little bit, it'll all slide off. I can then clean it out or toss it and put a brand new one on there. So it's reusable in that sense. A zip tie would be annoying to have to cut and replace. Or I'd have to put it on very loosely and the zip tie would most likely get forced off through all the water flow that's going to be coming out of this thing. Alright, so I think that's probably good. Come on, you. trick to this is I have to unscrew this bulkhead a little bit. And screw this guy in. Such a weird angle. So now I gotta see if this is gonna leak now that I loosened it. Let's see. Just getting water all over the place down here. Good thing it's in the basement. Margaret will kill me. Thank you, Nisi, for linking everything. Is it in an overflow? Put some more elbow grease. Won't the metal rust? Well, no, it's stainless steel. It's a stainless steel hose clamp, so it essentially shouldn't rust. The screw may rust, but it's not going to be sitting in the water. It's up out of the water, and it's just the filter sock that should be getting wet. So. Alright, so we'll see. This is filling now. I'm gonna let it fill and all that. What state am I from? I'm from New Jersey. Hey Justin, have any use for a 7 by 32 inch micron drawstring sock? Ordered it on accident thinking it was a different size. 7 inches by 32 inches? Probably not. That's awfully big. That's a huge sock. Speakeasy, yeah, that is. That's huge. Plant species for a 100-liter tank. I don't know what 100-liter translates to gallons. Can somebody do the conversion for me so I know what I'm dealing with? Because I don't know what 100 liters is. So now the question is, do I start this up tonight and leave it running overnight in hopes that it doesn't spring any sort of leaks, or do I wait till I'm down here tomorrow for a bunch of hours? Guess I can cut it up and use it like a filter floss. That you can. 26 gallons. Okay, so for 26 gallons, I mean, you could do a lot of things. You could do crypts, you could do giant hairgrass, vowels, you could do sword plants, like Amazon swords that don't get super big. You could do 4-leaf clover. Really depends on what kind of scape you're going for on that 100-liter tank. So this is the stuff that I got, and I'd like to know if any of you guys have used this before. It's barbecue lava rock. It's Mr. Barbecue for gas grill replacement. So it's essentially lava rock that they use for grills. It's lava rock rubble, I guess I should say. And when we were doing the 120-gallon at Andrew's house, he uses it to build mounds under his substrate. You have it at a barbecue? No. So, the question is, do I have to wash it? Which I would think I should probably wash it, but do I have to do anything else to it? It's so funny. I too don't know what gallons is, and I'm always too lazy to Google it. Are you doing dirt? No, I'm not doing dirt. So this is Seachem Black in here right now. It's essentially the black version of the fluorite that I use, except this one is, it's not nutrient dense, where that one is clay, so it has a lot of nutrients. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to stick a bunch of my root tabs in here to kind of dirt the substrate a little bit, but what I was thinking of doing is using that lava rock for supplemental filtration throughout the tank, because there's no filtration at all other than the water circulation. So if I put the lava rock underneath here, the lava rock should actually act as some sort of beneficial bacteria, I would assume. Not dirted. Dirted. Just wash it off. How long did it take you to hit 2,500 subscribers? I don't even know. I lost count. I don't remember when I started. Wash it, bake, boil it if you're paranoid. I mean, there's not going to be any fish in here for a bit. What are you going to use for lighting? So I'm going to be using the same thing I use on all the tanks right now, the Fluval 2.0 LEDs. At least on these two tanks, that's what I already ordered. I want to try out the Phoenix SE model and see. I'll probably put that on one of the other ones, but for right now, because I haven't tested it, I want to do this. Let's see. OG's Fish Room says, "Sup, Brody? How was the experience with Joey?" It was fun. Had a good time hanging out with Joey. Do you have any fish or shrimp, fish and shrimp, or anything besides plants? Yeah, so in the three of the tanks total, and down here, plus Lucky's tank. Lucky is a goldfish. He's on the 10-gallon right now. He's about to get a 40-gallon upgrade. I already have it over there. I just need to run electric for it, which I haven't been able to do just yet. So I got him in that. Then in one of the other 40-gallon breeders, I have some neon tetras, black neon tetras. Then in the oh, I forgot to bring this out. Give me 1 second. And then in the other tank, I just have community fish in my 55. So I just done messed up, and I don't even have paper towels, so I'm using one of these. I got the plasti dip all over my fingers. Now they're black. Oh, luckily it's coming off. That's good. Later, Denzel. Black hands. Just leave the plastic dip. It looks cool. No, Margaret will kill me if I go to bed and get any of this on the bed. She already got mad because I got a little black paint the other day on the. Oh, this comes off pretty easily. It's like peeling sunburned skin almost. Ah, it's like weird feeling to use plastic dip on the back of the tank. Yeah, and I won't ever use plastic dip ever again on the next tank, so I'm just going to do black window film. I had to go over it again just to get it to black out because it was, you really have to go over it like 4 times in order to get like a thick layer so you can't see light through the backside. It's freaking annoying. Never again. Yeah, you gotta put several coats. Yeah, it's just annoying. So what fish should I get for my 55 gallon? It's whatever fish you want. I can't tell you what fish you should keep. I'll have to make dinner for my family. I'll listen while I can. Thank you so much, Nisi, for hanging out and doing all the stuff you do. How's the blue fellow's head? He's actually in quarantine right now. I put him in the little 4-gallon cube tank that I have just to treat him. And it looks like it's healing. I'm treating with Metroplex. And I raised the temperature to 84. The fish store, my local fish store owner, Evan, he recommended that I raise the temperature. He said normally that'll help fight off most parasites if it is a parasite. It's like having black latex gloves on your skin, like melted to your skin. I'm gonna have to sweep him up this floor when I'm all done down here. Let's see. Bruce says, you mentioned the name of the light, then I have a small glitch here and I missed what you said about the lighting you're going to use. I know the same light used on all your tanks, just didn't get the name of it. Oh, it's a Flivel 2.0 planted. Oh no, for a leaky tank. Oh yeah, for giveaway though. Yeah, Andrew, you like that giveaway, right? How do you recommend to sterilize / disinfect plants? Well, I typically say don't do it. I do slip in a little cheat sheet or a little information card in every order to explain to people how to do bleach dips, and that's typically what I would use if I'm really paranoid about something. But honestly, outside of algae being brought over, there's really not, you know, you're going to run more of a risk killing the plants than you will anything else. With that said, bleach dip does work. You just have to make sure you're not doing it on plants like vals or crypts or moss. It'll instantly kill them. And some very sensitive stem plants. Oh my god, I'm going to be here all night peeling this plastic dip off my fingers. Alright, we're just about at the overflow. We're about another inch or so away. and then we're gonna test and see how the plumbing goes. When are you gonna do the giveaway? Well, I'm gonna announce the giveaway on Sunday. Don't touch wifey with your fingers yet. Well, she's actually not here tonight. She's spending the night at her cousin's house. She's like, you're just gonna be working all night, so I'm gonna go to my cousin's. I'm like, okay. Actually, I told her, I'm like, no, you come home, and then she didn't come home. But I do have to get shit done down here. It's a mess. Tomorrow I'm not really gonna have a ton of time either, so, and then Friday we have a huge order coming in, which is going in these 2 tanks. So I need to try and get it done as much as I can. Alright, here we go. We're hitting overflow. Yeah, let the plastic dip dry well. Oh, it's dried. It's only coming off in little pieces. Feel like I have to pee now. Well, I'm probably gonna announce the giveaway on YouTube. I like to raise it to 86. Okay, how do we enter, or have I missed it? Well, you can enter the giveaway on Instagram. Go on Instagram, go to my second most recent post where it says 10K. And you can enter the chance to win. You have until Saturday night. Alright, so we're just about full. I gotta turn the pump on. Okay, in just a second. I need to... Where is that line? Had a, where is it? Can't find my my little airline tubing that I had. Is it upstairs? I don't think it's upstairs. It might be upstairs. Alright. What I'll do in the meantime is connect the CO2 tubing that I have. Here we go. We're gonna see if it leaks at all. So far, so good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. That's why we connect the tube. I had a feeling the tube was going to do that. Okay. So I think we're good. Not bad. See if we simulate a clog. not too bad. It's working. That is loud. Well, it's the pump. Right now it's that pump that's doing most of the humming sound that you hear. Oh wait, what's that? We got another small leak, very tiny, super tiny. I'm gonna have to put a little dab of glue on there. Hopefully that'll work. What would you put under a pump to prevent that vibrating? Because right now it's on pure glass. I'm thinking I need to put it on something. It's on suction cups, but I almost feel like I need to put some substrate under it. What do you guys think? What's up, David? Paper towels. Should put foam under it. Yeah, got some foam. You can try putting foam under it. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's see. That's not as bad as before, right? I feel like it was way louder before. Now I just need to make a small adjustment here. Alright, so now what I want to happen, I want to silence this other one. This is my thing. So what I'm actually going to do is cut a piece like this. So now that's pretty damn quiet. I just get rid of the gargling noise. Now that's pretty damn quiet. How about that? mean, overall, that's not too loud. Ah, bins. Can you hang it? No, I can't hang the... I missed the air pump. How often should I put in new root tabs? Every 3 to 6 months to cut PVC easier. Put it on the ground and press on it. That's actually not a bad idea. YouTube success just comes with experience. Big tools, small hands. Damn! Alright, so my other thing here now is I'm going to put a piece of foam in. Okay, so a couple things are creating a little bit of noise here. I gotta adjust this real quick, because this guy needs to. So that way I know it doesn't come out. Okay. Now there is a little bit of water still leaking out of this one area here, so I'm gonna dab this dry real quick. Put a little more of this. Okay. All right. Oh geez, is it glass or acrylic overflow you got? Acrylic. tank giveaway? Yeah, Taylor. On Instagram, if you go to H2O Plants on Instagram, you can enter a chance to win a Fluval Flex 9-gallon and a $50 store credit to our website. Also, I'm going to be putting a second place on there probably later on tonight, a second place winner as well. So I'm going to let that glue set up for a moment. Then what else can I do? I could continue to peel this plastic dip off of my fingers. You're welcome, Taylor. So, yeah, I think she's ready to go. As soon as that glue dries, hopefully that'll stop that leak that's happening right there. Or I'm gonna have to lay down primer probably and then glue over that again, I don't know. This plastic dip sucks. I hear like drops, but it sounds like it's coming from inside the pipe, which is odd. There's gotta be an easier way to get plastic dip off now. Will acetone take it off? Acrylic is the way to go. Wish it wasn't so expensive in Brazil. Oh damn, yeah. But you have to know how to get it running, otherwise you're effed, yeah. god, I can't deal with this freaking plasti dip. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna run the thing again. Hold on. I want to fix something here. I'm putting a piece of foam around the CO2 diffuser because it's rubbing up against the metal here that's holding it, and that's creating a lot of noise, so I think this will dampen it a little bit. Let's see. This thing has a leak at the top of it. Damn it. Really? That doesn't work. I'm gonna have to hit it with some of that leak spray that they make. I don't know. How to challenge the wild to grow so fast? Because he's entertaining, he's energetic, he appeals to younger kids, which is good when you can appeal to the lowest common denominator, which is kids. Your channel will grow much faster. And consistency. It's all about consistency. You keep making videos, keep putting out content people want to watch, and eventually your channel gets there. It's the same thing with all of them. Nobody that stays around for a while just blew up overnight. And anybody that does blow up overnight ain't gonna be around for long. You need to earn it by putting in the work. Can't believe I got plastic dip all over my freaking hand. Maybe if you let it set a bit, yeah. You should probably just let it set and revisit it in the morning and see if that fixes it. Goo gun? No, I don't have goo gun. Goo gun will take off plastic up. I had a feeling that piece was going to give me issues too, where it's leaking out of because I cut it a little too short. There's no other leaks though, right? That's all dry. I have to put more thread tape on this one too on the back. There's a small leak on the back side. Tiny, tiny bit. H2O, are you going to Chicago in September? Will you have a booth or meetup? Well, is it in November or October? I didn't know it was in September. I want to go. It all depends on what's happening over here. We'll see how all that goes. But I'd like to go to Chicago for the aquatic experience. Not gonna do a booth though. Did you make this box or buy it? The overflow box I bought from somebody else because I didn't want to bother trying to put together the acrylic. Yeah, I didn't want to mess around with the acrylic. That would have been a nightmare to do, being that I don't have the proper tools. Can you tell me the difference between me and Challenge a Little Wild? Like what should I do to make my videos more entertaining like he does? Jenny, just be yourself. Don't James has got a lot going for him. He's very energetic. I think that's just how his personality is though. Either that or he fakes it. So if he's faking it, eventually people will figure it out. I mean, he seems like just kind of genuine, upbeat like that, so that's good. But don't, you know, just focus on making content you enjoy. If you make content you enjoy, it's gonna show. If you're trying to make something that is not true to you, people will realize, and they'll quickly realize that that's either not what you enjoy or that you're faking it, kind of thing. And people see it right away. So your best bet is just do what makes you happy. You know, and just trying to just get better overall just at producing content. I mean, I think your videos are pretty good. Consistency too. Consistency is key. Matthew Haynes says, catch me up, what are you doing? Well, right now I'm peeling plasti dip off my hands because I got plasti dip all over my fingers. So outside of that, we filled the tanks. There's a small little leak on the output and a small little leak on the overflow right now. There's other leaks which I fixed, but there's still two tiny little drips that it's like so small, so minimal though. People are too impatient. YouTube is a big space now. You need to be patient and create stuff that you enjoy and create stuff that you think other people enjoy. Not everything will always be a hit. And you know, you may put out a video that nobody finds interesting and you just keep going. Don't dwell on it. If there's anything, you know, learn something from it and then just keep moving. But success on YouTube, with the exception of some few outliers, doesn't happen that fast. I mean, James is growing at a good rate, but we'll see how long that lasts. Cause you know, right now he's got a good angle working, where he appeals to the younger generation, which is key. And Jenny, you're still young, so you could appeal to the younger generation as well. It's like those toy channels, Ryan's Unboxings or whatever it is. Because he's a kid, he appeals to kids. And kids are the ones that'll sit there and watch your videos over and over again. They'll get the view count up, and then you know, that'll get you higher in the rankings on YouTube. This plastic dip sucks. Almost got it all off. Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. I was just wondering what kind of video should I post that my audience would like. Well, I mean, Jenny, you just gotta make the content you enjoy. And as long as it's content you enjoy, people will see that you're having fun making it, and there you go. Things that I've realized though on YouTube, betas and goldfish get a ton of audience, like a ton of exposure. Goldfish and betas. So if you have either one of those things, that's what I would create content on. That's what I'm going to start creating content on, is goldfish and betas. While mixing in other things, but goldfish and betas seem to draw in a crowd, so I have goldfish and betas, and it's not going to be like care videos, it's just going to be like, you know, check out his tank. And interaction. Interaction is key. Likes, dislikes, comments. It's all very key. Camera doesn't matter. Your equipment does not matter. It's all about how you present the video and what you do in the video. You don't need to be super flashy to make good content. What I would say is pick a schedule. If you're going to upload twice a week, stick to that schedule. Like right now, I want to upload videos, but I can't commit to a schedule. Because I don't know, I don't know what I can actually commit to, so I'm avoiding uploading and saying, oh, I'm going to upload every Wednesday, or whatever it is. Because until I get everything done, I can't do that. But I can commit to 2 live streams, and that's what I do. So people know every Sunday and Wednesday to come check it out. What camera are you using? I just use my iPhone 7s. iPhone 7 Plus, that's it. You don't need anything super fancy. Frickin' Honey wants to play with Walter. It's all about good video content. Yep. Content is key. If you watch Casey Neistat, he breaks it down even better. Pretty much everything is a tool to the story, and the story is the most important thing. So the video series that I do want to do, I think will capture the story element very well. It's just a matter of getting behind the computer and edit stuff. Droplets. I hear drops. What happened to my hand? Plasti dip. I made the mistake of trying to wring out a paintbrush with Plasti dip in it, and I didn't realize that water doesn't really take it off first time using Plasti dip. So I got a bunch of Plasti dip all over my hand. Like, this was literally covered in black just a few minutes ago. Luckily I'm getting most of it off here. It's so damn annoying too. I hate it. My son is watching Ryan right now. Yeah, see? Appeal to the younger generation. That's why I always yell at Margaret to be advertiser friendly. I'm gonna run, well actually I can't run this again. I need to put more thread on, or more tape on that thread. Okay, let me get this off of here. It's gonna spill more water. Actually, I could probably put a tub back here. catch all that water. Alright, I'm gonna give this another test go and see what happens. This should have cured by now. So let's see. Actually, before I do that, actually I don't know if this is leaking. Let's see. I think it's working. That one's not leaking over there. Don't think this is leaking. Relatively quiet. I mean, it's a little noisy, but relatively quiet. Oh, well, there we go. Now I broke the siphon there. Kevin Kelly in the house. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Riley? Still put a little bit more. Oh, frickin' Jake, shush. Just got my silver flying foxes and some shrimp from Fishtown, USA. Evan was great to work with them. Nice. Jake, quit your trolling. Bad. Love water change day, mine is Sunday. Yeah, nice, James. Although I don't do water changes, but yeah, I use my iPhone 7. For those of you asking, my iPhone 7 to do everything. 7 Plus, I guess, to be exact. Can you hear that humming? Like, is that louder than normal? There's a hum. Oh, shush, Jake. There's a hum. Alright, so there's a slight hum. Jake, Margaret don't want you. Your own girl don't even want you. She wants me. I wish I had a 55 gallon in my dreams. 55 gallons sucks. Tell you what, if any of you live close to New Jersey, you could take my 55 once I get a 75. I hate the thing. It's not deep. It's not it doesn't have enough depth to make aquascapes in. It's too shallow front to back. I was thinking about putting some lava rock rubble in the overflow. What do you guys think about that? Putting lava rock in the overflow and letting it hit it. I hate 55. Making videos takes a lot of work and I'm way too lazy. I'll drive down there and take that. I'll buy them just to shatter them. Kidding, of course. Are you for real? Because I'll take it. Seriously, a 55 is annoying. I mean, unless I figure out another purpose for it. My only other option was to stick it outside and stick a little bubbler in it with some guppies and make it into a floating plant grow out tank outside, because it's 55s are trash. They really are. They shouldn't even make them. They suck for overall air exchange too, according to Kevin Kelly. So like even like fish's health could be a little jeopardized. I mean, like, of course it's, you know, people keep fish in 55 gallons, but he says there's a better gas exchange in tanks with the bigger surface area. I almost got it. I'm almost plastic dip free. Alright, so I'm going to let this go for a bit and we'll see. 60 gallon tall, yeah, that's even worse. No goldfish for you? Steampod Aquatics Live was so funny yesterday. I told him he was adorable, and I wanted to give him a virtual hug, but then his wife showed up and wanted to fight. It was a funny stream. Sounds like Margaret. Margaret wants to fight everybody. I have two 10-gallon and a 20-gallon long. A 55 will be an upgrade. Go with a 40 breeder. You'll be more satisfied in the end. The only way I'd recommend a 55 is if you're keeping angelfish, because they like the height. And if you can't fit a 75, although it's only 6 inches wider or deeper, 75 is well worth it. I wish I would have known all the things I know now when I first got the 55, because I would have never got the 55. So it's not bad, because what it's doing right here is it's all the water. So I put the spray bar at the very tip top, so that way there's slight surface agitation going across. But it's not too far down where it's going to back siphon a whole lot of water if the power ever goes out, which is really good. And it's creating like a nice rippling effect, which will be nice for breaking off any sort of surface scum or anything like that that builds up. And then also the overflow is going to help with getting all the dead plant matter in. Should clear up by tomorrow. I wonder if I should just run it and hope for the best. I'll come downstairs and there will be 40 gallon or 80 gallons of water on the floor. Margaret would kill me. Agreed. Fish tank should be roughly as deep as they are tall. 20 long, 40 breeder, 75, 120, 4 feet long version, 125 gallon, 240. Yeah. Basically, you want to be able to. I mean, if you're trying to escape, if you're just holding fish, then it's a whole different story. But even then, like my Siamese algae eaters can barely turn around on that tank because of all this stuff in it, and then how narrow it is. So I definitely need to get a 75. Alright, well, I'm going to end the live stream in about 8 more minutes. So guys, just so you know, because we're approaching the 2-hour mark. It's getting late. I want to get some other things done. I got to clean up this place too. Where'd my drink go? Oh, I brought my drink in here. Should do an 8-hour live stream celebration of reaching 10K on Instagram. Justin hasn't cleaned his filters in a year. That's right, I haven't. I haven't cleaned the filters and I don't do water changes. Don't copy me though. Don't do like I do, kids. I'm gonna have to redo that hook. Jake, quit doing that to Nicole. It's like a tiny, tiny drip over there. It's on the U that wraps around. I'm gonna have to cut it all the way back to the other union. Or no, just to that union. Okay. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 45s, another 3/4 union, and a threaded 3/4. Could you recommend some plants for a 10-gallon? Depends on the tank. I mean, you say I only have gravel, so things that I would put in there. Jungle Veld can do okay in gravel. Swords can do okay in gravel. Crips can do okay in gravel. Depends on your scape. If anything, message me a picture, send it to me either on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Have you ever tried to use normal plant growing on your backyard for a planted tank as an experiment? If so, did the plans made? No, I haven't tried anything outdoors yet. Eventually I'll get there, but right now I'm trying to get these racks done. Yeah, like this leak isn't, like it's not leaking like a stream of water, it's literally just a tiny little drop is building up. I'm just gonna have to cut that out and do a new one. I wonder how else I could silence this. I should give Jake a timeout. Jake, you get a timeout. Alright guys, so closing up here for the night. Just want to remind you all the 10K giveaway on Instagram. Win a free swivel spec along with a $50 gift certificate to the store. There's also going to be a second prize announced here shortly, and a third prize if we get even more people. On top of that, inventory was just updated, so if you wanted to place an order, make sure you do so. I updated that before I streamed earlier, and already people have bought a bunch of stuff, so there's still some stuff left. Be sure to check that out. There's some new stem plants and a couple plants that don't even have pictures yet up there. What else? hopefully I get this thing done by Friday. We gotta fix that piece there because that's gonna be a big issue if I don't fix that leak. I think that's about it, guys. So I hope you have a nice rest of your week. I'll see you all most likely Sunday. Trying to work out something to go to Rachel O'Leary's on this weekend. There's a little get together there, so I may stop by hopefully if I can. I may not be able to make it, but we'll see. And I got all the plasti dip almost off pretty much, which is good. Alright guys, I will see you later. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace out.